we're going to talk about habituation haters. I'm sure that you've come across people like this. I have. People who hate on habituation, tinnitus habituation. They'll say, it's not real, it doesn't happen. They hate on it. They don't like the idea, they don't want to hear about it, it triggers them. Habituation haters. We're going to talk about this because you're probably going to come across someone like this. You're probably going to read them in my comments. You're probably going to read them in the comments of another video, or they're in Facebook groups or Reddit. They're everywhere. They're super loud, and you can't get rid of them. Okay, and we're not trying to get rid of them. We're trying to help them. They're resistant towards that help, but those are the people that we are trying to help. Here's what you have to understand: all of the habituation haters never habituated. That's right. All of the habituation haters have never habituated. So they've never experienced habituation. They've never done the process. They don't know the steps. They don't know the formula. They don't understand the framework. Yet they're completely confident that you can't do it. It doesn't exist. And that everyone who's trying to help people with habituation needs to just shut up and just let us suffer. That's the habituation hater mindset. It's insanity. It's madness, if you will, which, that is the dark side of tinnitus suffering, is that you can get so addicted to your suffering that you attack people who are trying to help and are trying to bring you the cure. You adamantly don't want anything to do with it. And that's sadly where the habituation haters are psychologically. So you have to understand that habituation is real. I have habituated. Millions of people do. It is real. It's backed up by just overwhelming historical evidence, personal testimonials. Research shows that the brain can habituate. You're already habituated to multiple things in your life, probably. Your brain has the capacity to habituate. Everyone's brain has the capacity to habituate. It's something natural that the brain does. We already know all of this. It's grounded in neuroscience. Habituation is scientific. It's as scientific as you possibly can get. It would be like denying that Texas exists. And it would be like some group of people, they're saying Texas doesn't exist. And you're like, I've been to Texas, dude. I know people who are going to Texas. There's plane routes going to Texas. You can get to Texas. You can literally buy a ticket to go to Texas. Like, the plane is like my application that helps people get to habituation, and people, countless people all the time, are literally using it to habituate. And then the people are still sitting there saying, nope, Texas doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, right? Habituation doesn't exist. All of you are delusional, right? At some point you have to look at these people and just say, I'm going to leave you in your madness. Like, I'm just going to let you sit there, and you're free to recover anytime you want. You're free to be cured anytime you want. You're free to habituate anytime you want. But I can't make the decision for you. It's a personal decision. I feel like I'm giving an altar call right now. It's a personal decision that one has to make for themselves. I can't make it for you. And when you understand, the reason I'm making this video is because I don't want you to come across these people and take what they say seriously. They don't know what they're talking about, yet they're completely confident. This goes back to the Dunning Kruger effect. It's like the most, I don't want to use the word stupid, but the most like ignorant people are often the most confident. Like the people who have no idea what they're talking about are often speak with complete confidence and conviction. So you read their posts and you read all this stuff, and and they will try and convince you that habituation isn't real. It's being peddled by people who are trying to make money off of people, and they're very entitled. They expect everything to be done for free, yet they don't even know what should be done, because if they deny habituation, then what are they looking for? They want Big Pharma to come save them. They trust the system. They're really stuck in a place where they don't know how to get out of where they're at, and they adamantly will attack anyone that's trying to help them, and they are trying to control the sound, which you can't. I just explained this in all of my videos. You can't control the sounds. Trying to do that is like trying to control the weather or some shit. Like, you just can't do it. And so, you have a person that's completely confused. They don't know what they're talking about, and they're completely confident, and they're convincing other people to, join them in their hopelessness. Do you understand why There aren't a lot of products in the tinnitus space now. Tinnitus sufferers are really difficult to deal with. And so, you know, tech companies are going to avoid this space like the plague. I mean, you're going to get chargebacks, you're going to get complaints, you're going to get bad reviews because the people aren't even in the right frame of mind. But for me, I'm doing it because I want to help people, even the people that will adamantly resist the change and the help. Because there are people out there that don't want to resist it. There are people out there that do believe in habituation, that are honestly looking for anything, and that will read the information, they'll see the steps of habituation, and they'll choose it. And they're not cynical, and they're not jaded. And they are people who are, you know, they come across tinnitus, it happened to them. They didn't choose the suffering, but they're in it, and they're just wanting to get back to their life, and they'll do whatever they got to do, surrender to the sound, habituate, whatever they have to do. They just want to get back to living. That was me. That's why I recovered. The people who use my app, the tinnitus.health app, that's their mindset. And that's really the mindset of people who recover and habituate. So don't listen to the haters. And when you just be nice to them, don't be mean to them. Honestly, don't even respond to them at all. Just read what they say. Take it with literally a minuscule grain of salt. Understand that that's the psychological headspace that they're in. Feel bad for them. Have compassion for them. Wish them well. Don't try and push anything on them unless they're receptive, and go about your life. But don't apply their thoughts and what they're saying to your situation at all. That's the worst thing you could do, because they're in a completely different psychological space than you. So anyway, if you're open to habituation and you're not a hater and you're not in that, then just think of yourself completely fortunate that you're not stuck in that. So anyway, again, if you want to pick up a 7-day trial of the Habituation app, the tinnitus.health app, link in the description. I'll put a pinned comment there below as well, or you can just type tinnitus.health into any web browser. Make sure to comment and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. It doesn't cost you anything. I appreciate this community so much. Thank you so much for being there. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.